Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It is time now for Medical Moments with Covenant Healthcare. And joining us this morning, we have Kristen Knoll. And Kristen, it's so good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's really nice to be here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you, of course. And so today we are talking about something that Covenant is doing. It's really awesome. And it looks like it's a installation of special structures on your main campus, and this is in the wake of the pandemic, so there's a reason for it. What does it stand for?
Yeah, so I guess I'll take a step back first. So as you know, we've all kind of gone through the pandemic together, and we wanted to do something just to say thank you to our staff. So maybe about 6 months or so ago, we did an installation of a wall inside the hospital where all of our staff were able to sign it. It'll be up for decades and hopefully hundreds of years, and they can go back and their families can go back and see their names as part of this team that worked through this historical moment in time. But as we were kind of doing this, you know, the leadership team thought, man, it would be really nice if there was something for the community that was just an outward sign of what we all went through together. Yeah. And so what we ended up doing is we have these beautiful pillars, we call them the pillars, that were installed at both our Harrison and Cooper main campuses. Okay. And so what they are, they're these big tall pillars. They're like 8 foot, 10 foot, and 12 foot. And they're very colorful, and they light up at night, and they say hope, healing, and honor of them, just really in honor of, you know, those that we've lost throughout the pandemic, in honor of our community, in honor of our teams and the healing that they did provide, and the hope that we all try to have for the future.
And we're still holding on to that hope. That sounds like a really beautiful installation, and it lights up. I think that'll be so good to see, especially at night. So yeah, awesome. Covenant is also hosting a unique event coming up next week. Can you tell us a little bit about that, what it is?
Yeah, so in honor of these pillars, we felt like there was needed to be a time for the community to kind of pause together. So our team, the community, public, whoever is interested. So next Wednesday, the 28th at 8 p.m., so just after dusk, we're inviting the community, anyone in the community. They can be past patients, they can be healthcare workers, they can be, you know, students, residents, anyone who kind of wants to join can come to the hospital campus. So over at 700 Cooper, and we're going to be having just a reflection. It's a brief ceremony to kind of commemorate these pillars, and come together as a community to kind of reflect on the journey we've been on together.
Very good. Write that date down. It is September 28th. That's very good. If people want to attend, do they have to bring anything? How should they prepare? Just show up?
Just show up. They can just bring themselves. It is outdoors, so depending on how the weather rolls next week, you know, maybe a jacket, maybe an umbrella, but definitely just come prepared and bring yourself and dress for the weather.
All right, yeah, we don't know what the weather will be, especially with fall starting up for us tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Anything else that you would like our viewers at home to know about, you know, Covenant in general?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always something I could tell you about Covenant. But I just really want people to recognize, and I can say it just because I work with some really amazing people, and the team that came together during the pandemic, they came up, they showed up even in uncertain times to care for patients. They worked together and they did extraordinary things together, and I just I hope that people recognize that. I hope they recognize that in themselves, and we also want to make sure that we acknowledge that it wasn't just Covenant. Like, we showed up, we did our work, but the community stepped up and helped us too, and we want to just make sure that we get a time to honor that next Wednesday. Very
good, and thank you for also allowing us here at TV5 a glimpse at Covenant's medical workers and doctors and staff. It's been really great to work with you these past few years through the pandemic.
Yeah, they've been amazing, and I'm very just proud to be part of that team.
Very good. Kristen, thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And for all this great information that you got this morning, just head over to today's topic on the Hot Links page. That's on our website, WNEM.com.